Does war change a man's face? This is what he looked like before enlisting. Yeah, this is what he looked like after 4 years of fighting. After countless brutal battles and painful goodbyes, Paul's eyes lost their light, like an empty shell with no soul. Luckily, it was almost over. Just now, Germany and France signed an armistice. Just 2 more hours, and the soldiers could return home to their families. But then, that insane general, for so-called dignity and honor, ordered an attack in the final hour before peace. A few veterans didn't buy his crap and stood up to resist, but they were executed on the spot. Seeing this, the other soldiers had no choice but to return to the battlefield, to die for nothing. By now, Paul was completely numb, like a soulless war machine. Following orders, he expertly fixed his bayonet, ready for his final doomed battle. Everyone knew this fight would be brutal, and the scorched earth before them would soon become countless graves. Meanwhile, in the French trenches, soldiers were still drinking and celebrating, unaware danger was already near. German soldiers marched forward, step by step, faster and faster. The French finally realized and sounded the alarm, setting up machine guns to defend. But the Germans were already upon them. After heavy losses, the Germans finally broke through the French lines. Close quarters combat erupted instantly. Paul felt nothing now. Load, fire, stab, kill anyone in sight, like a mindless monster. Then he charged into the trench, saving a rookie just in time, before getting into a fistfight with a French officer. But the strength gap was too much. Soon Paul was pinned in the mud, his vision blurred. At the critical moment, he grabbed a rock. When he came to, both saw a pistol on the ground. The French soldier grabbed it first. Paul dove on him. When they both stood up, they suddenly froze, just breathing heavily, waiting for the armistice. Then the bell rang, but before it finished, a blade pierced Paul's heart. Outside came shouts of peace. Hold on. The French officer looked at Paul with pity, then walked away silently. Paul struggled to his feet, slowly moving toward the light. He wanted one last look at the world, to see peace arrive with his own eyes. With his last strength, Paul crawled out of the bunker. Outside, smoke still hung in the air, but both sides had stopped fighting. Paul had never felt such silence and peace. Then the bell rang again. He died in the final second of the war. That day, the entire front fell silent. So much so the army report only had one line: